So the story goes, I was 12 years old in 98. I was chillin' smoking weed before I went and chose my fate. I hit the streets at hunting with only one homie beside me. I had something to prove, so it wasn't time to take me lightly. It was about 2 in the morning on a cold ass Friday night. It wasn't very long before we saw some scraps in sight. There was one standing outside and one up in the liquor store. We had to do it fast before they noticed and called Mo. We pulled up while they were leaving, jumped out the car and set it off. And in the background I could hear the clerk was calling the cops. We still continued to beat it until we saw that blood was spilled. And at that very moment I knew this shit was for real. I wasn't really tripping and felt no kind of remorse. Fleeing the scene I was laughing, they were bleeding on the floor. Sounds a little convoluted, but I can't help the way I feel. Cause now I understand it's either kill or you'll be killed. As I was brought up in this life, I really fucked up adolescent. Try not to sit here with these hoes, I treat these bitches all like peasants. Ain't no fake up in this home, I keep it real down to the bone. Come to my block, motherfucker, and you'll see that it is so. All you wanna be as witches come when no one is around. Afraid to confront us in the flesh, cause you know we'll put it down. And I'm tired of all you suckers talking shit behind my back. Be a man about your shit, bro, cause you know where I stand at. 16 years old, got out from doing time up in the ranch. I'm not trying to brag, just glad that I got a second chance. When I got out, I didn't change, just kept on banging. Too dedicated to the game, some homies did the slanging. I won't ever stop doing what I do, it's not my nature. Continue to live this life until I meet my maker. Eastside San Jose is where I'm from, homie, McKee and White. City of Sharks, land of Jaws, we don't bark here, we just bite. Down to fight or we can get into some real ass gangster shit. There is no turning back, now I'm looking for some dumb to split. Lived on every side of town, so I knew my way around. It didn't matter where you caught me, I was gonna put it down. Never back down is what my father taught when growing up. Outcome of that became a gangster that don't give a fuck. Still got a long way to go ahead in my lifespan. Divided we fall, but united together we shall strong as I was brought up in this life, a really fucked up adolescent. Try not to sit here with these hoes, I treat these bitches all like peasants. Ain't no fake up in this home, I keep it real down to the bone. Come to my block, motherfucker, and you'll see that it is so. All you wanna be as witches come when no one is around. Afraid to confront us in the flesh, cause you know we'll put it down. And I'm tired of all you suckers talking shit behind my back. Be a man about your shit, bro, cause you know where I stand at. Teenagers are over now and I live to see my 21st. Some homies that I used to kick it with are laying in the dirt. A real suffering tragedy, but it happens, that's reality. It's only a matter of time before we all become a casualty. I'm not afraid to die, if you want me come and get me. But I won't be going alone, just how much you wanna bet me. Like I said up in the hood, there's nothing fake about me. I'll ride to death for all my G's and I'll do it proudly. Loyalty and trust go a long way up in my hood. Motherfuckers never try and test, but I wish they would. Scrounge up our minds for the ones who didn't know it. And for the ones of you that do, you know the signs that I'm throwing. These punk ass sewer rats always swearing that they're gangster, but always running hide when they slightly feeling danger. Doing all that talking but only going no one's shown. Don't let me catch you slipping, boy, cause you won't make it home. As I was brought up in this life, a really fucked up adolescent. Try not to sit here with these hoes, I treat these bitches all like peasants. Ain't no fake up in this home, I keep it real down to the bone. Come to my block, motherfucker, and you'll see that it is so. All you wanna be as witches come when no one is around. Afraid to confront us in the flesh, cause you know we'll put it down. And I'm tired of all you suckers talking shit behind my back. Be a man about your shit, bro, cause you know where I stand at. As I was brought up in this life, a really fucked up adolescent. Try not to sit here with these hoes, I treat these bitches all like peasants. Ain't no fake up in this home, I keep it real down to the bone. Come to my block, motherfucker, and you'll see that it is so. All you wanna be as witches come when no one is around. Afraid to confront us in the flesh, cause you know we'll put it down. And I'm tired of all you suckers talking shit behind my back. Be a man about your shit, bro, cause you know where I stand at.